welcome back to our channel. My name is Amber. I'm the owner and founder of Brew I'll, and you are watching a morning brew video, which are videos that we share here on our YouTube channel, designed to be around 5 to 10 minutes max, where we just chat about very, very important topics and training information that can help you really grow and scale your business as a permanent makeup artist and as a business owner. So with that being said, I'm talking about something super exciting, but a little high level and complex today. So get your coffee. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need a pencil and a notebook, and let's start talking. So we're gonna be talking about something that is controversial and something that nobody talks about in the permanent makeup industry, at least from a training perspective, and that is that you don't need to take 100 classes to be successful. Right now, if you are struggling to get clients, like a lot of us are, you are new to the industry or you've been around the block a while and maybe you were really successful but things have fallen off. Maybe you really never actually got started. I hear that a lot. You know, I took this class, I worked really hard, but things just never took off. I'm about to share some information with you that's gonna drastically change everything and that you can start to use to grow your business right now. So the truth is you don't need more classes to be successful, you need strategy. Business strategy is what's going to take you from struggling and searching to find clients and figuring out how you're gonna pay your rent to being a mogul, having employees if that's what your goal is, and multiple locations, being able to franchise and really scale, or if it's just to have your entire schedule booked out months in advance without having to search for people. This is what you need to do that, not more classes. Classes are great. I take at least 2 a year for education purposes, but for the purposes of growth, this is what you need to hear. So stay tuned, take notes, but we're gonna go real high level, because if we go too deep into business strategy, you're gonna be like me for the first year that I tried to grasp this and just overwhelmed to the point where I would just be like, forget it, I don't wanna do it. So I'm just gonna talk to you about some high level overview, what it is and how you can start thinking about this and using it and growing your understanding and how it matters to you being booked and busy. So first of all, what is business strategy? I know I don't need more classes, Amber. I need strategy, but like, what is business strategy? So business strategy is a business's, and by the way, if you're a person who microblades, you're a business. Even if you're by yourself and you just rent a chair, you are a business, okay? So this is your plan for achieving your vision. You're going to be prioritizing your objectives, and it's going to help you compete successfully and optimize your financial performance within this model. That was a mouthful, I know. But basically, this is your blueprint. This is your plan. This isn't a business plan that's like 30 pages long. This is just your initial plan, and this can change often, but this strategy is something that you've got to set up, at least an initial one, ASAP, okay? So I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about a template, what you need to look for. This would be a great time for you to write some notes, and I'm gonna use myself as an example so that I can give you some very specific steps to help you think about what your vision is, what your goals are, and what your plan of attack is going to be. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to figure out what your vision is. What do you see yourself doing? And the answer can't just be eyebrows. I like to microblade. I mean, it can, but that's gonna get in the way of you really growing your business, and that's the reason why you're here, right? So my vision is for Brew I'll to become, or to be, maintain, and grow into the premier permanent makeup studio in the state of Ohio and the Midwest. So that's a big undertaking, but that's what I'm trying to do here. So that is my vision, which is cool. So maybe you can write down your vision right now, right? But okay, what next? I need some objectives to help me achieve that vision. It's nice to have an idea of what I want to do, but like, actually, what are the things that I need to, what do I need to shoot for? What are my goals to get me to the ultimate vision? I have 3 things. One, I want to have an army of artists. That's a term that I came up with, but this is me saying, like, I want a bunch of people on my team that know everything they need to know about the skills they provide, that are masters at what they do, so that our clients have choices, variety, they have experts in the field, and they can see anybody in the studio. They can switch back and forth. They can know that they're in good hands no matter who they see, because we've built out this army of artists. I want to be an industry leader in all things cosmetic ink. So I want to be first. If there's something new and cutting edge and valuable, I want to do it, and I want to do it before everybody else. That is always my goal. And I do that also by listening to clients. So my objective is to hear what they're asking for, Sometimes they're not even asking for a service, they're just telling me what their needs or concerns are, and then I'm gonna go out and find solutions to try to fix it so that I have the answer for them. The third thing that I try to do is make it as easy as possible for our customers to do business with us at all costs. Not for our benefit. I try to think and design everything around whether or not it's going to be easy for them, because at the end of the day, I found that's what a lot of clients want. So those are the 3 objectives that I have, that I've picked out, that I know and believe are going to help me reach my vision of becoming the ultimate premier destination for cosmetic ink in the Midwest. So those are things I want you to start thinking about. Some of those things might be your same objectives, especially if you have the same vision as me, but yours might be a little bit different. So take some time to go ahead and jot those down. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna remind you, if you need some help, feel free to comment below and I can help you out with your objectives and your vision. So the third thing that you need to do is you need to create a plan of attack. What are you going to do for those objectives to help you reach that vision? What needs to happen? What's the plan? Again, this is a strategy, right? So this is the overview, this is high level, and then you can break that down on a day-to-day basis to start reaching these goals. So for me, the goal, and honestly, regardless of what your objectives are or your vision is, this is probably gonna be the goal for you. Your plan of attack should be differentiation. So separating yourself from everybody else, not being cheaper than everybody else. Maybe you're cheaper than the next person, maybe you're not, but that cannot be your strategy. If your only strategy is just to be cheaper, you'll be cheaper, but you may not grow and you definitely won't be able to make more money in the long run because you're just focused on price. So I actually don't want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on separating yourself. There's so many people in the industry. There's been so much growth, and that's actually a good thing, not a bad thing like a lot of people want you to believe. It's wonderful that everybody wants to get permanent makeup, that microblading is so cool, because that only means that more and more people are interested in it, and those are more customers for you to win over, right? So don't focus on being cheapest or figuring out what the right price is. Just focus on separating yourself from the crowd. And remember, these things that you're trying to differentiate yourself with, those are supposed to support your objectives, which for me, again, as a reminder, we're creating an army of artists, being an industry leader, and making it as easy as possible for customers to do business with me. So I'm gonna set myself apart. How am I gonna do that? Well, I wanna be an industry leader and I wanna be first to market with stuff. So I am going to search for new products and services that I can set myself apart from everybody else. So that means if everybody else is microblading, maybe I wanna try to do powder brows. If everyone else is doing powder brows, maybe I'm interested in offering lip blush, or maybe I'm interested in doing microblading, but I'm gonna try to find a way to make it better for people. So I am going to come up with my own aftercare. I'm gonna use Saniderm as an aftercare for a barrier level, for a barrier layer. So that's gonna help people get better results. That's really, really important. If you just do the same as everybody else, you blend in with them, and that's not gonna help you grow your business. You gotta find some way to offer them maybe a new product or a new service. I want to create unique features about my business that make Brown be different than the people around me. So whether that's maybe having online booking, maybe it's working in a team environment so that like clients can bounce around and see whoever they want. That's going to support my army of artists goal. It's going to support it being as easy as possible for people to do business with me. So I'm creating ways that I can do that. Maybe I'm going to create an app just for my business so that people can find me online, so that people can see the services that we offer in a faster, easier way than having to check email or getting online. So unique features that really set your business apart from everybody else. Maybe it's the location. There are all kinds of things that you can put in place for you that are different than everybody else. As far as making things easy for doing business, a feature that I might install, I've been thinking about doing this, is having a childcare center. Why don't we have a playroom so that our moms can actually show up with their kids? Their kids are safe, but they get to relax and it's not disturbing other clients and it's totally safe. Those are the type of things that you have to start thinking about if you're gonna stand out from the crowd. And if you recall, I said I'd like to listen to our clients and respond. And if they tell me all the time that having children is a barrier to them coming and being my customer, then I'm gonna try to find ways to solve that with a unique feature to differentiate my business. Also, another thing you wanna do is kind of enhance your brand strength. That's one of the things in my plan of attack. So I try to build an environment of high quality and exclusivity. So we don't accept every client. As far as, we love everyone, but like our price point is set in such a way that we only accept clients that are willing to invest in our services, that value our time. So if they're not willing to pay the rate that we ask, we are on the higher end of things. It's because we believe we deserve it, and we provide them with an experience that reflects that. So it's really important to me that we offer things like chilled glasses of water or champagne, or that we provide them with a blanket while they're numbing, that we're constantly waiting on them hand and foot so they have an outstanding experience. That is different than what the people around me might be offering. So anything you can do to differentiate yourself is great. Those are my things on my plan of attack to becoming the premier permanent makeup studio in the Midwest. I hope that this list is helpful, but just remember that it's an inspiration. It's something to kind of make it more real for you when we're talking about strategy and how you're going to use it to separate yourselves from the crowd. But just remember that these are my goals and my plan, and it's very important that you sit down now and go through this list again and create your own goal, your own vision, your own objectives, and your own plan of attack so that you can start enacting this strategy. So the last thing that I want to say before we go is, once you have this in place and you've jotted down these notes, feel free to ask questions in the comments so I can help you come up with your plan of attack. The next thing you want to do is start applying this to what you do every day. So if the goal is to become the premier studio in the Midwest, and my plan of attack is to be an industry leader, I have to keep finding ways that I can set myself apart every day. So that might mean offering a new service or offering a new aftercare product that I found. It might mean that I begin to offer a playroom like we talked about, or that I make sure that we offer, I've been thinking about doing specialized booking, like priority booking, people who are interested in maybe paying a fee because they like specialized attention. Just start thinking of those things in everything that you do so you can apply them every day and see your strategy take your business to the next level. Again, if you watch this video and it's a little overwhelming to you, totally normal. I get it because I've been there. And I'd like to say it gets easier, but it doesn't. As you continue to focus on strategy, your goals get bigger and bigger, and it feels overwhelming, but you're in it. We're in it together. You're not alone. So I'm here to help. I'd love to hear from you. If this video helped you, let me know. If you have questions or you're confused, again, comment below and I would love to help. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos like this, and hopefully I can help you. And if you're ready to take your business to the next level and start implementing some of this strategy in a more quick, results-oriented way, you can join our membership academy. We'd love to have you, so I'll include the link down below. It is basically a space where you get to come every month. You get a new class on topics just like this, along with videos, ebooks on the subject, and workbooks to help you kind of keep yourself accountable and go through the checklist in a more detail-oriented way than I can achieve here just on YouTube. So if that sounds good to you, you can visit us at browenvyacademy.com/sales or send me a message and I would be super happy to help. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on our next video. Have a good day.